Hey, what's up? It's your boy, 24/7 here with 24/7 Fusion Media. Shit was good, everybody. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their Friday. Mine's been pretty interesting so far, but I'm still alive, so that's what's most important. But yeah, you know, had the electricity here in the neighborhood cutting on and off all day. I don't know if it's because of the heat or if it's something else going on, but shit, you know how it is. Hell, right now it's 2:47 p.m., which is a good time. 247 are three good numbers. So, oh yeah, you know how that is. Shit, today, if we're fortunate enough, we'll definitely have a couple of guests come by, and looking forward to that. Hopefully it'll happen. Some great guys. So looking forward to that. And shit. Besides that, I've been seeing that there's a lot of things going on. Eastland Burkholder, what's going on? Great to have you here. How you doing? Yeah, that's what's up, man. Great to have you here. Thank you for being here. Man, how you doing? Hopefully everything's good with you. It's been you know what, Eastland? I've been checking out what's going on with this Black Widow situation, and I'm referring to Scarlett Johansson suing Disney. And right here, just hell, not even 2 or 3 hours ago, there's this article that dropped that Kevin Feige's angry and embarrassed at Disney over the Scarlett Johansson Black Widow lawsuit. Yeah, was ScarJo promised something legally defined and then not given? I'm not sure. Yeah, actually, that's what it is. All right, this is what it says, and this is how Kevin Feige, comes into this. It says it's reported that the head of Marvel, Kevin Feige, is angry and embarrassed at Disney in regards to the situation involving star Scarlett Johansson suing Disney over Black Widow getting released on Disney Plus. So basically, this is what the whole deal is here. Let me get to the nooks and crannies of this. Okay, right here. All right, this is what it is. Johansson recently filed a lawsuit against Disney in regards to being promised an exclusive theatrical release for Black Widow, but Disney went ahead and released it at the same time on Disney Plus. That's probably where Disney fucked up at. Yeah, it's their company; they can do what they want. But if they promised her the theatrical release and then end up dropping it at the same time on Disney Plus, then basically you just fucked her out of half of her money or a good percentage of it. And that's the thing when it comes to like the streaming service versus the theater. Just think about this: when you go to the theater, they definitely they do head for head. Basically is they charge per person. And basically, when you charge in over a streaming service, hell, you can have a whole fucking watch party. You can have 30 people and pay that one price, and all of a sudden, you just got fucked out of 29 extra people that you could have charged at the theater. So basically, when it comes to things getting put on the streaming service versus it coming out in the theater, you are taking the loss. Because of how many people that are unaccounted for being paid one price of admission through, sitting at home and watching it on a streaming service when you just got to pay for each person. They got to count, each head when they come into the theater. So basically on the backhand side, she lost money, man, on this whole deal. Now, if it would have been a straight theatrical release and it just would have stayed in the theaters, good or bad, then she couldn't have complained about anything because they fulfilled that part of the, that obligation of the contract to make sure that it had a proper theatrical release. But, if they went ahead and just fucked her over and was like, you know what, we'll do the theatrical release, but at the same time, we're going to put that shit in on Disney Plus, and boom, she got screwed, man. So, yeah, man, if she was promised widespread distribution in theaters, and those are hit legally, and those are her, legally defined words, then she has no legal case Wholesome, I need a legally defined word. But what is on the contract legally? Did she have a promise that was broken? Yeah, basically that's what they're saying, man. That's so yeah, so and then from what it's saying also is that Kevin Feige is upset because he lobbied Disney against the day-to-day plan for Black Widow, referring the big screen exclusively and not wanting to upset his talent. So basically, he was sitting there telling Disney like, "Hey, man, you guys just go ahead and just do the theatrical release, because if not, you're gonna have this on your hands." So basically, from what I'm understanding, also is that she went ahead and she tried to handle it she tried to handle it without having to go to court, and they just fucking, from what I'm hearing, is they just dismissed her like, basically like, we'll do what we want. This, what is fair or not fair is a whole other question. Then did she have a legal claim that was broken? Maybe not. Yeah, you're right, man. I mean, you're right about that. But that's what this report is saying. And yeah, it's crazy to see how and they're saying that what's happening is legally, the lawyers are putting it on paper that this is solely a Disney thing, not a Marvel thing. So basically, they're keeping Marvel name out of it, because when Kevin Feige basically got strong armed into into having to make those kind of decisions, when he was saying, "Hey, let's just do a theatrical release and let's skip Disney Plus," and they were like, "Fuck, we do what we want." That's the kind of thing that Disney needs to make go away quickly with the settlement and NDA. Yeah, man. But it looks like they're gonna fight it because they talking like she has no grounds to stand on. And what's crazy about it is now you have Emma, what the fuck her face is. You have two other actresses now that are fucking looking at her, looking at Disney like, "Yo, we might fuck around and file suit on you too." So yeah, man, that's pretty interesting, man. How that whole thing is. Well, I can't see how she'll. I can't see how, as petty as Disney is, I can't see how she. Hold on, let me do this here. There we go. What's up, y'all? What's good? Yeah, man. It's like, as petty as Disney is, I can't see them allowing her to have a job there ever again. So basically, I'm not sure if she knew that the writing was on the wall or what the case may be, but damn, that's kind of fucked, man. Yeah, lots of fuckery going around. Yeah, going on around Disney. Yeah, it is, man. It is. Pat S, what's up, boy? Shit, I'm in the background on the phone with eBay. That's what's up, man. Boy, it's funny that you mentioned eBay, Pat S. Yeah, we sitting here talking about Scarlett Johansson, and there's other folks that are thinking about suing Disney now, man. And what's crazy, man, that's what they get, man. Fuck them, man. For all the bullshit, man. It's like, I'm not, I hope, I don't know, man. They're probably going to make it go away before it turns out to be too much of an issue, or Disney's going to fight it to make Scarlett Johansson look like shit. Because the thing is Disney's throwing out this thing that Scarlett Johansson is being insensitive. Let me turn this shit off. Is being insensitive because she's not considering the pandemic and all that other shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. So now Disney's using the pandemic as the reason why they're doing it, and Scarlett, since she already got paid like 20 mil, that they're saying that she should just go ahead and just let them fuck her out of the money that she was promised due to what was going on, with that contract and her getting that theatrical release. But the whole thing to it is, if you were going to do it like that anyway, why'd you wait so many months? Or why would you wait so long to release it if you were going to do it this way anyway? I thought the whole reason why they were holding off is so that she can have her theatrical release. But they just didn't give a fuck anyway. So they held on for even longer for her to do the theatrical release and did it. Now that the theaters are open, they just did it the way they were going to normally do it anyway. So it's fucked, man. That shit ain't cool, man. They just pulled a whole bunch of bullshit, man. Wouldn't it be funny if they both go scorched earth? Holy shit, yeah. Yeah, man. Wow. And Kevin Feige's pissed. I wonder how that shapes up for for Disney, man. I mean, he's the guy that with his movies, he pulled off some of the biggest money-making movies in fucking cinematic history, man. And now you're getting Emma Stone, and it's somebody else too, man. Yeah, it's Emma Stone and it's another chick. Is it Emily Blunt or some shit? I think it is Emily Blunt. I could be mistaken. Or it's Emily some shit. But it's two other chicks, man. But yeah, man, they starting to look at this shit and they're like, you know what? And then the whole thing to it is, if that's what was in their contract, and Disney ended up trying to pull a switcheroo without renegotiating that shit, or doing what Warner Brothers did with Gal Gadot and fucking Patty Jenkins. They say for Wonder Woman 2, they ended up giving each of them 10, 20 mil extra or some shit like that. Damn. You open this, basically Wonder Woman 1984 was it was the experiment. It was the first movie that was supposed to have been going to the theaters, that's supposed to have been this blockbuster, whatever the fuck. Let's see what happens when this thing gets released on this new, let it go to the streaming service first type plan that they they put together or whatever. And Wonder Woman was the guinea pig, man. And shit. And that shit didn't make no fucking money. And they probably had the same shit, the theatrical release shit in their contracts. And in order to kind of smooth that shit out, hey, Patty Jenkins, hey, Gal Gadot, let me give you this, and boom. So yeah, man. Yeah, Emma Stone, yeah. In court, what matters is what is in the contract, yup. I think it was dirty dealing, but maybe Disney did nothing illegal. Yeah, you're right. I mean, you're right, man. I mean, it would be odd, not normal, to give actresses control over releases of movies. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, but that's the thing. If these contracts were created before the whole pandemic thing went down, and basically, of course, things were going to go to the streaming service because the streaming wars already kicked off before the pandemic even started. But if this was going to be something but this kind of happened, and look, people started doing shit on the fly. These companies, Warner Brothers, Disney, the pandemic kicked off. Theaters was closing down. People were getting fired. All the bad shit that happened last year. And all of a sudden, they're like, well, shit. The only thing they had to, to kind of fall back on to still give people something was a streaming service. I guess they didn't figure how long the shit was going to last, or, or how soon theaters were going to stay closed or opened or whatever. So they fucked around and kind of put all their eggs in one basket, kind of threw everything on the streaming services, and then launched a bunch of promises on what the streaming services was going to do. So first he promised everybody what was going to happen before the streaming service became a priority during the pandemic. And then all of a sudden they end up putting extra emphasis on the streaming service itself. and kind of let the theaters take a back seat. And it's like, fuck, man. It's a lot of shit, man. The money given to the others, others don't make what was in ScarJo's case illegal. Yeah, I feel you on that, man. Yeah, it's I don't know, man. It's interesting, man. It's interesting. I want to see how it all goes down. But Eastland, you sure right about that. You're right about everything you said. You know, and it's crazy because I would have never thought it would have been, you know, ScarJo or like an Avenger or somebody, you know, of that caliber to just say, hey, I'm taking your ass to court because you fucked over my contract. I would have seen something, maybe a writer, a director, or some shit, but not just not a star like that. And they just ended up releasing her shit like what 2 weeks ago or some shit, and all of a sudden it's come down to this. Yeah. Man, it's fucking hot out here in Houston, man. Fucking electricity keeps cutting off. I'm like, fuck, man. Didn't even know if I was gonna be able to really do this show. Thank God the electricity came back on just in nick of time for me to, that's why it took me a minute to go live, because I was trying to get shit late, getting shit done late because of what was happening. Shit, hopefully everybody's doing good, man. Hopefully you guys staying hydrated, and you guys are cooled off in the shade, kicking it, doing some good shit. Man, very hot here. Yeah, man, it's fucking hot as shit. Man. Yeah, I got a fat stack of comics, man, that I actually the power keeps getting screwed even with this this far after the bullshit. Yeah, man, what the fuck? Yeah, you're right, man. AC is not really keeping up. Yeah, it's been hot as hell for where I live. Man, they say shit is shifting, man, with temperature and everything else, man. When the polar ice caps are sitting there fucking melting, and you see fucking polar bears like this fucking holding on to fucking big ass blocks of ice fucking going down, going into the ocean and shit. It's like, what the fuck's happening, man? It's like they fucking holding on for dear life. That motherfucker just trying to stay afloat. Shit. Yeah, man. Things are changing, man. Things are changing. I gotta be straight up with y'all, man. I seen something today. All right. On eBay, right? I was looking at this set of comic books. And it was the whole collection of the Justice League. And what I mean by the whole collection of the Justice League, it was the first 162. I think from the first issue from the 1960s, issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, issue 4, issue 5 of the original run of the Justice League. Been having my eye on this, right, for a couple days. And I'm sitting here and I'm looking at this collection. I'm not sure, man, if I'll ever see in a collection as golden as just looking at the whole collection of the Justice League go on sale right before my eyes, man. And at the end, it sold for $2,550. So for less than 10% of what the actual whole Justice League collection actually cost. Less than 10% of the actual cost of that whole fucking collection. Along with the first appearances of the Justice League that came out in Brave and the Bold. I think it was like Brave and the Bold issue like 26, 27, 28, or 27, 28, 29, or something like that. But it's 3. Yeah, I think it had like a 3-issue arc. The first appearance of the Justice League. You get those issues along with the whole Justice League collection for $2,550. Less than 10%. No, actually, you can say less than 8% of what the actual collection is worth. In actual, the collection, let's say on a scale of 1 to 10, like when you're grading it, everything was from a fine plus to a very fine, something in between. In between that. Basically, your lowest grade of comic book that I saw was probably at a 7.5. Out of 1 to 10, that's awesome. When you're talking about those specific set of comics, that whole collection went for $2,500, man. And the thing that's bothering me is that I wish I had $2,500. I wish I had $2,500, man. Wow. But just to sit there and find a collection that prestigious and just watch it go for that little bit of money, it's fucking unbelievable, man. The collection is worth easily over 30, 40 grand. Easily. Every issue in damn near mint condition from 61 or some shit. We're talking the original Justice Leagues with the first appearance. So before even Justice League 1 came out, Justice League of America #1, their first appearances was in Brave and the Bold, which, between that, Brave and the Bold was actually the first appearances for a lot of teams. You know what I'm saying? Dude, don't got $2,500, man. That's, hell, I could have put the number amount to try to win it, but just actually have that actual money, nah, don't have that, man. But yeah, man. Shit. Well, at least I was able to see that something like that was possible, man. Oh, shit. Boy. Tell you like this, man. You know what, Lord Thoth? I'm about to shoot this your way, man. Hey, Lord Thoth, check your DMs, man. That's on Twitter, man. That's what yeah, man. You about to see it for yourself, man, and then you let me know what that looks like, man. Still at clients, I may not make it back today. We're trying. We're first. Got to make that figure. Yeah, there you go. My man, Mexican Iron Man. Thank you, man. I understand, bro. Feature. Yeah. Of course, man. You got to take care of you, man. Shit, hell, you're always welcome here, man. Anytime, man. Shit, we love you over here, brother. So, yeah, no problem, man. Thank you, man. Yeah, man, take care of your business, bro. I appreciate you, hollering at me, man. Yeah. Shit, there you go, man. The great Mexican Iron Man. Hell of a big brother, man. For real, man. Hell yeah. Pop Culture Republic. What's up, man? That's a lot to drop on some books, you know. But the thing is, Pop Culture Republic, man, 2,500. It's not a lot to drop on a collection of comic books that easily go for 30, 40,000. That's nothing, man. That's nothing, man. It's like, boy, yeah, man. That's boy, 2,500, man, for the whole collection of the Justice League. Like I seen some people selling issues of the Justice League, some for $24,000 for issue number one. So if that's $24,000 for issue number one, and the dude just sold you the whole collection for only 2,500. So if number one cost that much, could cost as much. Man, that's fucking fuck, man. Oh boy. He said, "LOL, $160 US shipping to Canada." Like, it's like, dude, man, that collection is sick, man. That was a good payday, man, for somebody that had 2,500, man. Man, cool, man. Sounds like a steal, then, man, bro. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's you know, Lord Dolph. I was more thinking more of it just being a completed collection where it's like a one stop deal for 2,500. And fuck, man. But to be honest, this was something I was actually talking to. I was talking to Keith from Pop Culture Minefield, man. And when comic books were coming out, right? Just kind of think about this, man. When comic books were coming out back in like the 20s and 30s and shit like that, you know, um, you know, even all the way to like the 60s and the 70s, right? There was really no way of anybody to really knowing how to keep a comic book in good collection. From what I've understood, is even back then they didn't even have backboards or you know plastics to even put for comic books. So basically, for a comic book to survive in any kind of condition for that long, especially when they've been sitting in people's garages, turning papers turning brown and all kinds of shit, people not knowing how to fucking collect or keep anything in a prestigious kind of format, keep it, clean and without the cracks and creases and all that other shit. It's like, when you just buying it and and you just like a comic book, and back then people used to roll it up, put the shit in their back pockets, run around, stick it on their bikes and shit, go all over town. You got parents that thought they were trash, fucking throwing out the whole collection of people's Fantastic Fours number ones and these, and just not really understanding what the fuck they got and what they're doing with their shit. It's like to kind of keep anything in any kind of collectible condition. Who knew, man? I guess how to do it. I'm glad that from what I'm understanding, like the late 70s, early 80s, or whatever, they started figuring out how to. They were trying backboards, plastics. They were trying to, find a way to preserve the comics. But shit, all those years without knowing what the fuck to do with them or how to keep them crisp, or didn't even know if they were anything collectible, or people didn't know they were even anything that were worth shit. It's like, if they had the process in intact of what they knew, what we knew now back then, I guess we would have seen a lot more preserved comic books, as far as the ones that didn't get burned and and destroyed, back in like what, the 50s or whatever the fuck, it's like, yeah. Yeah, man. It was just whoa. It's like who can say they can buy the whole Justice League collection like that, man? Like that put together for 2,500, man. Shit. What was that? $90 shipping and handling or some shit? Like, whoo, boy. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, like people didn't look at comic books ain't collectible, man. And, like I don't know. Rare to see B&B issues 29 and 30 tossed into. Yeah, man, the Brave and the Bolds. That's what I was. Yeah, man. Shit. Like like I guess he was as close as a completist as possible, man. Like and he even said that he he took him a while. Like I could see him piecing that collection together, man, any which way he could, man. That's like I tell people, man, the way you conquer a collection, you look at a set of comic books you want. The best way you can collect anything is buy all the cheapest comics first. Like whatever the fuck are the cheapest comic books in that whole collection, you go for those first. And then you work your way up the money, the money ladder. If getting all the cheapest comic books in a certain collection are $1, buy all the dollar comic books in that collection that you can get. And then the next time around, if the next set of comic books that are even more expensive in that collection are $2, then you start targeting the $2 comics. And then you work your way up to where probably the last thing you get is probably the most expensive collection, in the comic book collection, the most expensive comic in the comic book collection. And for me, that's one way I can see it, unless you find someone that can give you a good deal on a lot, on just a complete lot of comics like what Lord Thoth is looking at. At that point, it's like shit. Yeah, man. Word, man. And just think, Lord Thoth, if he just wanted to sell them issue for issue, he would have made this. You make a killing, man, or he'll make some money. Like who the fuck wouldn't want Justice League issue number 1, man? Like, fuck. Yeah. The fucking, some of the first appearances of the Justice League on Brave and the Bold, like. But it's at least I can say, hey man, I seen someone selling that shit, But yeah, man, it's that's why it's always good to have a little something for a day like this that you can see something. Yeah, piecemeal is a risk though. You get stuck with a lot of issues. Well, that's but it's one of those things like, if that's what you're collecting, and I'll give you an example. Like, I mean, this is something that I did. Like, what can I say? Okay, for the Justice League, the original run of the Justice League, I'm collecting the original run of the Justice League right now myself. That's why, I seen that deal. That's why I seen that deal. And I'm basically piecing together the collection, and I'm trying to, of course, I'm trying to get as cheap as possible and all that other stuff. I seen issue number 1 of the Justice League go for as cheap as $700-800, on eBay. But the grade was probably like at a 3.0 on that, and just to know that on the low end of the condition that comic book could be, people will sell it for anywhere from $600 to maybe $3,000. People can actually go, even for a shitty, beat up ass Justice League number 1. Lord Thoth, if you've seen how comic books go, like people are actually paying good money for beat up ass comic books right now. People are they're just buying whatever the fuck is online. and people are selling their beat up ass comic books right now, and people are paying money that a few years ago you wouldn't even gotten that kind of money for a beat up ass comic book. And man, I see it all the time, man. People are just buying up beat up ass comic books. So oh boy, that whole collection of the Justice League. Complete, man. Yeah. That's one thing I can say is actually that's what I'm doing right now. I basically have like what Justice League went to issue 262, 263 or something like that. I have from 263 all the way down to like straight through. I have it past issue 200. I would have to say I got it all the way from maybe issue 175 consistently all the way to 262, 263, and then from probably from 175 on back, then I would have 3 comics there, and that's when it breaks up because they start getting more expensive as you go into issue 100. Now I know I saw the first appearance of Moon Knight and Werewolf by Night. You saw the first appearance of Moon Knight in Werewolf by Night issue 32 go way overpriced for 4.0 grading. Dude, you took the words out of my mouth, man. And the thing is, people are actually starting to, they're starting to slab their beat up ass comic books and sell them they starting to CGC 3.0s and 4.0 comic books. I don't even know what to say to that. It's like, fuck, and they're making money off of it, man. And even if it was like CGC, you're making a little bit more money. I just can't see myself. I'll give you an example, man. I have one right here. Look, you might have seen me show this off before. Here it goes. Check this out. For $17.50, I received, and I showed this like maybe a month and a half ago. I got for $17.50. I ended up getting the first 4 issues of Dazzler. Now, for $17.50, the first 24 issues of Dazzler with issue number 1 CGC for $17.50. This dude CGC Dazzler number 1 at a 6.0. Why would you spend how much I heard that to do this shit it's like $20-$25. Why would you spend $20-$25 trying to CGC a comic book that's a 6.0? I was like, why the fuck is he why would somebody do this? It puzzled the fuck out of me. I didn't ask. I was like, fuck it, $17. These comic books are basically like an 8, like a 8.5 each. This was probably the worst comic book to be a 6.0, and he CGC'd it. Now he slabbed it, and I was like, why would you do that, man? $25, yeah. WASDFM, what's up, man? What's good, man? Thanks. Yep. TGIF, man. Yep. There you go, man. What's good? Thought said I have a couple of comics CGC slabbed, but I can't read them, smell them, or touch them. Yeah, man. So at that point, you basically buy a beat up ass version of the comic book, man, and read that shit. Like someone selling whatever comic book it is that you got slabbed, you buy the shittiest. Somebody selling a shitty comic book of something for $2, just a couple of dollars. You just buy that, and that's be the one you read, and then you just keep your good shit. You can see all the cracks in his shit. That's like why would you do that? Look at that shit, man. Look at that. You can see the cracks in the man. What the fuck, man? Like, why would you do some shit like that? So then I had to fuck around and buy another Dazzler #1 that this dude sold me for like $7, man, with free shipping and handling in mint condition that I have sitting right up under this thing. But just to make sure that I have my whole collection, yeah, and this is my first CGC, man, for $17. Like, it cost him more to do this than it was for me to buy that whole 24 comic book collection, man, of Dazzler with this included. So I don't know, man. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's sort of amazing in the history of comics that some become collectibles. Yeah, man. Since the first ones were printed on the cheapest paper available. Yeah, man. You sure right, man. Yeah. And it's amazing when you see old comic books from like the 60s and on back in mint condition. Boy, it's like how the fuck did somebody know to keep this shit crispy, man? Like, where did they hide this fucking comic? Did they put it in a bigger book? Like, sometimes what I've seen people do, and I mean, I've seen people to have comics and put it in a big hardcover book that they'll put it in the middle where it doesn't bend the spine or anything, and it's like they just put it in something bigger that won't bend or flex or whatever. And it, how would they know to keep it crispy until bags and backboards were created? And even then, like, let's say in the 80s, what you started learning is when you started buying those old backboards and shit like that, people kept their comic books in their old backboards and didn't know that you have to like switch them out to where the backboards started getting the color to fade on the comic books onto the backboard, and it started like the insides of the comic book started turning yellow and shit. I mean, there's all kinds of shit that started happening that people tried to like figure out, like, how the fuck can I keep my comic book from turning brown, or then you got the people keeping their collections in the garage. Then you got the weather eating that shit away, turning the papers brown. If people just had knowledge of what the fuck to even do with a comic book from the beginning to keep it preserved, then you would have seen a lot more preserved comics, man. But it's just, people just had to basically they had to freestyle that shit, man. They just basically had to figure out on their own. I wonder who made the first bag and backboard to even know how to fucking keep a comic book flat and straight, and like, who the fuck thought about that shit, man? That's a good question. Like, I might need to make a video about this, about the creator of the fucking bag and backboard, man, and talk about how he should be thanked for fucking preserving comic books. I bet you he didn't have all the answers. He didn't know about, acid, like, that's why people want to buy the acid-free backboards and bags and all that other shit, because they didn't know that the old school shit was eating away at their comics. So that's another hard lesson people had to learn. Switch your fucking bags and backboards out every couple of years or whatever. All kind of shit, man. Yeah, so good shit, man. Good. I mean, hell, between Lord Thoth and everybody, Eastland, and man, I'm telling you, wait, where's my shit at, man? Pop Culture Republic and everybody else that's listening or just passing through, man. Shit, man. Thank y'all for the conversation, man. Because it's some serious shit, man. Always talking about comic books. One thing I'm gonna do a video on, or probably do a live, man. Do a whole real live discussion, man, is how to fucking properly care for a comic book. Like, show you, like, I'll pull out something expensive as fuck and show you how to fucking handle it. How do you hold it? How do you bend a comic book? How do you, Like you like, yeah, you can use fucking put rubber gloves on or whatever, but you don't got to fucking use tweezers and shit. You don't got to do that. It's not like the Declaration of Independence or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a comic book. Yeah, it's a little older, but it's you can still flip the page. You can enjoy something that you buy. You just can't just fucking sit it there and make sure you have food and water away from that shit, man. You don't want something sweating off on your comic, and make sure you don't put nothing cold, man, because you don't need moisture and shit, all on your comics. You got to keep it in a cool place, but keep drinks and wet shit away from it. It's all kinds of shit, man. Just how to hold it and bend it, and how to nicely, put it in a backboard, and which backboards to buy, for which kind of comics, because comic books are different sizes depending on how old they are. There's a bunch of shit, man, and yeah, man, there's a lot of shit to talk about when it comes to things like that, man. Pop Culture Republic says, "Yep, I remember them in the late '80s and early '90s, but nothing like the My Lights nowadays." Yeah, man, they got a lot of good shit out there, man. They have a lot of cool ways, to keep your shit looking cool, and even with your comic books backed up. Look, I remember I picked up a comic book. I picked up a Black Adam limited series, and I opened it up on air about a month ago, and it was put in like a certain bag and backboard that I've never seen before, and it was cool as fuck. It was sleek. The plastic was harder. It was a harder plastic than the regular bag and backboards that I'm usually fucking with on a daily basis. And I was like, what kind of shit is this? And I was like, I'm gonna have to like take one of these into a comic book store and be like, man, what the fuck is this? Like, how much is this? And what does this do to better preserve your comic books than what I've been buying? Like, I need to ask a couple questions, because it's some new school shit. Like, this ain't no, like some shit I should be knowing. Like, people trying to really take it to the next level in the last couple years. And I just started coming back into comic books last summer. So I came back strong, and y'all seen all the shit that I've ever unboxed. This is all the comic books I've been picking up and never opening them. Just finding good fucking deals, buying them shits. And I've been fortunate, man. I've been fortunate to, get quality comics and spend $1 or $2 or maybe $3, for them. It's a blessing, man. I'm thankful, man. Pop Culture Republic says, I just started going through my books and rebagging them. Yeah, there you go, man. There you go. And actually, it's even expensive to buy bags and backboards. You're talking a good $16-17, like here in Houston, just to get 100 bags and backboards. Yeah, you're talking a good $17 a pop, man. And then let's say if you're talking the bags that have that they already got the tape built into it, that's just like an extra $1 or $2 more. And then they also charge for the acid-free, backboards and shit, and that's a little bit more expensive than then they have like different makers of the shits. So I'd rather not go cheap. I'd rather spend the extra $1 or $2, try to get as much as the acid-free shit that I can afford, and just try to bag my shits up. And at least for the next few years your shit's good. Maybe in about 3 or 4 years, if you've been keeping your shits in a place like in a garage or some shit, which I hope you don't, and don't ever leave your shit on the ground, man. Don't ever do that, man. Don't ever, if you collect anything, don't leave your shit on the ground, man. Don't ever do that. Like in Texas, it floods. Like floods going to like 5-6 feet. You have a collection, man. Try to put your shit up high, regardless of what it is. Because if like even if you have like a busted pipe and you got water on the floor, man, you want your comics to get wet? Fuck that, man. Don't ever put anything on the floor, man. I seen too much shit. Toilet overflow. I seen too much shit happen, man. People that leave shit on the floor end up regretting that they ever left anything on the ground, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. Man, cat's kind of jumping on me a little bit. My bad. Didn't mean to slow down. I just want to see what everybody's saying. Yeah, you should do You should. I do not know what slabbed is. Today, anything I touch gets wet. This is what I meant by slabbed. This is slabbed. Basically, it's like it's a hard plastic. It's just what I called it. It's a CGC universal grade. Basically, it's like basically, when they carbonated put Han Solo in carbonite, they froze his ass. They put him on, they put him on slab. It's like, slab is another word for like concrete also. And it's like it's like a hard concrete. It's just like a loose term that I use. This is what I meant by slabbed. Basically having it in this hard plastic and shit. I was like, damn, why the fuck how can I pop this shit out and put my perfect ass Dazzler #1 in this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Turn the 6 around into a 9. It'd be like, ta-da. Hell, I'll be the only one keeping it. Fuck. Right? Shit. I ain't selling Dazzler. That was my whole point of getting it. But fuck yeah, this is slab though, man. This is what I meant by slabbed. So didn't mean to confuse anybody if I did. But yeah, that's just my, I could have said CGC though, which is actually the correct term. Yeah, there are different levels of quality for back-end boards, and yeah, they are, man. My Golden Age and Silver Age stuff, I sprang for more, expensive. Yeah, yeah. So basically, like you're saying, you want to pay the extra dollar to, especially for your golden and silver age comics, because you want to make sure that they have the best proper protection that you can afford to give it. So if that even, that's the extra dollar too, then just pay that extra dollar too, man. You won't regret it. If that's what you love and you're trying to protect it, it doesn't hurt, man. Pop Culture Republic says, I heard Gary and Andrade talk about Malite bags and boards, and I had to look them up. They sure went up in price over the past year, unfortunately. Yeah, man, because of course, everybody started buying, when they started closing up all the comic book shops, everybody was buying all this shit online. Look, online. The stuff that you need to preserve comics, like bags and backboards, short boxes, long boxes, those kind of things became more money. Why? Because more people started selling things online. So along with, and look, like if you ever see me unbox anything, you'll see that all the comic books that I've unboxed, not everything is bag and boarded. Not everything's bag and boarded. So basically, like, let me see, do I have anything here like that that I can just show y'all? Like, hell, I can give you an example right here. I'm gonna unbox this, but you can look and see that even in this collection that this everything in here is not bag and boarded. You can even look from the first issue here. None of this is bag and boarded at all. So with me even getting a lot of comics, a comic book lot of comics, I'm gonna have to go and if my local comic book shop's not open, I have to go online and buy the bag and boards to bag these up, and boom, that's when the My Lights and everybody start upcharging, because they know that your comic book store is closed because of the pandemic. So who else you gonna get your comic book, your bags and backboards from? Yeah, it's kind of it's fucked up, man. But yeah, and hail to Pop Culture Minefield, man. Gary and Keith, them dudes are awesome, man. Shout outs to both of them, great dudes, man. And yeah, man, they're fucking awesome. Love them to death, man. So yeah, man. Shouts out to Nerdrotic too, man. Gary Beekler is he's awesome dude, man. Awesome dude, man. Shit. Oh, so you here in Texas? I'm here in Houston, bro. Pop Culture Republic. Yeah, you go. Up here in Texas, the weather will change from one day to the next. Yeah, man. And After all the fucking floods and hurricanes and all that bullshit, dude, if you have a second story, put your most valuable shit on the second story. And if you live in a one story here and anywhere in fucking Texas, make whatever the fuck you collect, make sure your shit is 6 feet up or higher, man. Don't leave your shit 5 feet or below, because your shit will be under fucking water, man. Fucking for real, man. Like, please elevate your collections, man. If you're in a place that floods or you think it's cool to leave your shit close to the ground and a bus about it just takes for a toilet to overflow. If you leave valuable shit on the floor and you find out how it looks like when you get back to the house, you'll be mad as shit. So yeah, man. New Bomb Turk, my man, is in the house. What's good, man? Damn. Great to have you here, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, man. And dude, this has to be easily about a good 50, 60 comics with no bag and backboard fucking put together like this, man. And to be honest, if you ever bought like 100 bag and backboards just by themselves, let's say you go to the combo store, you buy a 100 bags, 100 backboards. Lord Doth and other people that have huge collections, they'll tell you that the shit is heavy. Like you sit in, you have it in a bag, you're holding the bag and backboard. 100 bags and 100 backboards are they cost. I mean, they're heavy. So basically, just imagine that weight added on to a whole stack of comics that you're trying to ship, that you're trying to mail. That's why this whole thing is in bubble wrap, man. This whole thing is like double bubble wrap. This is the big ass fucking bubble wrap too. Oh, my man, 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser. What's up, Nick? My man. Yeah, man. Fucking awesome as fuck. Yeah. So basically, like you can see, look at that shit, man. There ain't no bag and backboards in here. So I'm gonna have to buy 100 of them shits just to bag this up. And when you look at the comic books that are in here, these are the Teen Titans from the early 80s already. This is what I'm looking at from the jump. And I can't remember what the fuck else I bought with these, but it's a whole bunch. It's like 50, 60 comics. And I bought this shit months ago, man. And today's the day to crack them. So yeah, man. Yeah, and Nick says he always buys his own bags and backboards. And like I say, man, they're expensive, man. They're not, I mean, they've always been roughly about 16, 17 bucks. But I mean, I can see people charging for the more upgraded kind of bag and backboards like the My Lights, especially when you have to buy them and you're paying the actual store price for it. Sometimes people think that when you're buying from the actual company that is cheaper, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it might be more expensive to buy it from, My Light bags and backboards or whatever the fuck. It might be more expensive, to buy it directly from them than you just finding somebody that's just trying to get rid of them and just would sell it to you for a couple of dollars cheaper. You just got to look around and see, man. Like, shit. For instance, you go to the comic book store, the comic books are $5.99. They're $6 a piece, right? But I see like brand new comics that just came out last month in the comic book store go for like $2 or $3 online, and it was just $6 if you'd have bought it at a comic book store. Wait a couple weeks, somebody read it, didn't like it, they're trying to get rid of it online, but they're not paying cover price. Why would I pay the comic book store and then pay DC straight up $6 when I could buy it from Joe Blow for $2 or $3? Same shit, man. You'd be surprised. And it's a brand new comic that just came out in the comic book store. So, yeah, man. My man, Nick. Fuck. Man, what did they do? 24. Hope those comics are okay. Yeah, man. You know what, Nick? You just talked me into it, man. I'm about to start unboxing. I'm about to start opening up these shits. Because I'll be on for about another 45 minutes to an hour until FNT starts. So yeah, man, let's fucking get into some shit. Good a time as any. you know, and I'm among some great people, so let's do it. Let's do it. I can't remember what's all in here, but I can tell from the top comic that these are old ass. Look at that. And this is exactly what I was talking about. When people send comic books like this, look at this shit, man. Oh fuck! What the fuck did he do? Oh, the eBay sticker, motherfucker. Fucking GoBots? I haven't seen GoBots in a fucking... Look, now people will send their comics like this. Like they'll put it in one big ass bag and just put them all together in one shit and just send it like that. These are all no bag, no bag boards, and there's like 4 or 5 of them like this, fucking taped together. This has to be, it's a good 15, yeah, about a good 15, 20 comics here. Hell, Star Trek: The Next Generation, issue number 1. That's in the first bag, man. So I guess this is a Star Trek bag, if I'm not mistaken. And then this, what the fuck is this? Some more Star Trek. Oh, good, DC Comics. I was hoping it didn't say IDW. I was about to be mad as shit. I was about to say, what the fuck? IDW? That's Let me see. Pop Culture Republic says I spent $45 to $50 on 50 My Light bags. What? And boards last year. Can't find them for that now. Somehow about something about shortages in manufacturing the bags. The thing is, I could see what happened. They weren't expecting for the comic book shops and for the online boom in buying comic books and shit like that to happen. So guess what? While guys like me and a lot of us are buying our shits online, now they become more of a demand, and they wasn't ready for it, man. It's just, so this looks like this is just Star Trek, DC Star Trek issue number 4 annual. So I don't remember what the fuck. So I guess that's that. And yeah, this is Teen Titans, man, from the 1980s run. So this is one bag, and this is another. Yeah, another. And look, it's, see all them shits in there, man. So basically, when people start, and that's the thing. Now, if you know how heavy 100 bags and 100 backboards are, imagine selling that with the price that they're charging for shipping. If they can put all the comic books together, find a way to hopefully keep them stabilized without the comic books getting all beat up in the fucking package, and mail them to you without having to have that extra weight of the bags and backboards, then I guess everybody saves on the shipping and handling, but it happens at the cost of the comic books being damaged by not being individually bagged with a bag and backboard. That's the price that you that's the chance you take, man. Basically, that's what that is, man. Yeah, man. If y'all can, please hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't. Appreciate you, man. Thank y'all. Anybody that's watching out there. My man Nick has something to say. Let me pull that up. The packages are usually 8 to 10 at my shop of bags and backboards. Okay, that's what I was saying, Nick. For bags and backboards, I normally pay about $16, $17 for both 100 bags, 100 backboards. I usually pay like $17 and change. This after tax and everything else for both. And so that's how much I'm paying. And And if I'm not mistaken, the backboards cost more than the bags. So the backboards are acid-free backboards, and those are like $8 or $9, and the bags itself are like seven or something like that. That's why it comes out to be with tax. It's 8 cents, 8 cents per dollar tax or whatever. So once you factor all that shit in, we're looking like 17 and some change. So yeah. I'm there with you on that, man. GoBots. Wow, yeah, man. Let me see. Where the fuck are the GoBots here, man? Here they go, man. Look at this shit, man. The originals. What's the? It was Turbo One. Wasn't one of these motherfuckers Turbo One? Some shit like that, man. The fucking GoBots, man. Look at that shit. I remember they had like the GoBots meets the Rock Lords or some shit like that. You remember the Rock Lords? The motherfuckers that were rocks and they turned into fucking monsters or people or some shit, and they balled over and they were just fucking rocks. I remember that shit. Around the same time, like they had Mask and all kind of shit. Yeah, man. So this is my big reveal, I guess, of comics. So what do y'all want to see first? Star Trek? My man, Brightest Day. What's good, bro? Yeah, man. Shit. Good to have you here, Brightest Day. What's good, man? Hey, look, if anybody that's listening right now or for replays, if you get a chance, please check out Brightest Day. Please check out Lord Thoth and my man Nick Weiser. They all have great channels. Please check out Pop Culture Republic. Please subscribe to these guys. They're great guys. They have they got great channels and they're doing great things. We're all at a time where we're trying to build ourselves up, and we're trying to do our thing, and shit, man, these guys are awesome, man. And thank you all for being here, man. Everybody in the chat, it's fucking awesome, man. Thank y'all. Let me see. Okay. Brightest Day said, "What's up? Great to have you here, my brother." Lord Thoth says, "My comic book shop loves me. Get a big discount and free bags and boards. And I make sure they're quality ones." He's like, "Yeah, I can see you now, Lord Thoth." They'd be like, "Hey, can I give you this shit?" Nah, not the cheap shit. Let me get the shit that's back there behind the counter. Yeah, next to the G.I. Joe on the side of the Batman signal. Yeah, them, yeah, I want those. Let me get them shits. You know what I'm saying? And the backboard's next to that. There you go. Not that cheap shit that's over here. I want the shit that's over there. See you now, man. I can see you now fucking around with that, man. That's what's up, man. Yeah, man. Look at that, man. Great to have y'all here, man. Everybody saying what's up to each other. Yep. Share, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell, like, for notifications. Thank you, man. Thank you, Lord Thoth, for that, man. I appreciate you, man. That's amazing. And Lord Thoth, you must have great loyalty over there. Yeah, see, Lord Thoth, yeah, he's the man, of course. That's why he put the ha. He was like, "You figured me out." Yeah, man. Shit, and people love his ass over there. Yeah, we love him here. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, man. That's how we do it, man. Same with New Bomb Turk. Yeah, man. New Bomb Turk is fucking awesome, man. Good afternoon, folks. Low Spec Linux Laptop. What's up, man? What's good, man? Damn. Exactly, has two older sons that work at the shop. Almost see them grow up. Oh, that's what's up, man. And shit, Lord Thought's part of the family at this point. It's like shit. That's what's up, man. 32 flavors of Nick Weiser. He says, just open anything. I can bring a sigh of relief so far that your comics look. Yeah, man. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. Let's start with this shit right here. Let's start with Star Trek: The Next Generation, issue number 1. Let's see what kind of condition these shits are in, man. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, let's see here. Crispy, not a single dent. Okay, that's what's up. All right, so not bad for issue number 1, and this motherfucker was on the top. So this is Star Trek: The Next Generation by DC Comics, going for $1.50. Issue number 1. So you can see off of with the little light, there's no cracks in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Culture Casino, what's up, man? Oh man, great to have you here, man. It's an honor and pleasure, my brother. And that 70s rock fan. Oh man, you guys are awesome, man. Man, thank y'all for being here, man. Thank y'all, man. I miss comics being at $1.50, dude. Shit, now for the price of this, it's like 4 of these is for $6, man. Yeah, back then you can get 4 comic books for $6. Now you only get that one whack ass one from the comic book store. What's this here? All right. So this is issue number 3. So I guess I don't get number 2, huh? Fuck it, man. I guess I can't remember. It's been a minute, but and this is crispy too, man. Ain't no cracks in this motherfucker neither, man. Look like Picard's fucking dancing, huh? Like, let's get physical. Oh shit. It's fucked up, man, that we're sitting here and we're looking at these old Picard comic books, man, and him and you look at the kind of shit you're getting on TV versus the quality of stuff that you got in these comic books. It's issue number 6, and actually it was when old girl was a part of the crew. You remember, like she left the show early and shit, man. The blonde-headed chick right there next to Data. Look at that, man. So good. There you go. Nice, clean comics, man. So you know what, Nick? I can actually say that from these first 3 issues, a 6-issue miniseries based on a hot new TV show. Okay, so I guess this shit came out. This is 1988, July of 1988. This motherfucker's $1. So issue 1 was 50 cents, and I guess the rest of these went for $1. So I guess this is. What's this here? Star Trek Annual number 1. The first mission. Look at that shit. That's how Spock looked like when they had the original shows when him and Pike. If you look at the way that he has the little neck, the little collar right there. The first mission. Look at that. Mint condition too, man. No cracks, no creases. Some good shit, man. Lieutenant Natasha, yeah. Tasha Yar, yep. Tasha Yar, there you go. Tasha Yar, yep. That's her. That's her. Sometimes I wonder how the Next Generation ever got out of season 2. LOL. Yeah, man. I got him sitting right over there, man, and I watched it, and it's like season 1 and 2, it's like it's cool, man, but it's kind of it's a little torture there, man. I'm trying to get through it because you know that they got better shit after season 2, man. So, but it had to lay the groundwork, so it's all right, man. Culture Casino says thank you at Lord Dolph. Yeah, man. Culture Casino. Hey, New Bomb Turk, if you could, man, if you can drop links to everybody that's in the chat, man. In case somebody hasn't subscribed, boy, if you can do that for me, man, I really would appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Just want to make sure everybody, yeah, man, I would love to see everybody's links to their channels in the chat, man. If possible, man. All right. Let me see. So I got to have 24 on one of my Friday night comic talk panels. You know what, Nick? What time do you do that? Because if you like next week, man, we can do that. I know tonight I'm gonna be with Foul Ball. I know I'll be on with Foul Ball. I know it'll be me and the Wake Down, and at the cocktail lounge tonight after FNT. So this is awesome. You know what's cool? I just thought about it. I'm trying to do the pre-show show for FNT, and then boom, you got Foul Ball and everybody doing the cocktail lounge, the after party. So that's some good shit, man. Good shit. And that's the thing. There's a lot of people waiting before FNT starts just to see some shit. So they're checking out whatever live streams on, videos. They're catching up on videos that people made today or yesterday, trying to catch up on what, news, that's out that, we're trying to inform each other about. And boom, I try to come on and try to show some comics, talk a little pop culture. I tell you what, man, dude, I can't wait till I'd love to stream with you, man. Nick Weiser, you, Culture Casino, Brightest Day, Lord Thoth. I mean, there's a bunch of y'all, man. New Bomb Turk, man. There's a lot of y'all, man, that I would love to stream with, man. Love to, man. That definitely would be an honor and a pleasure, man, to be able to do that. I've streamed with Nick before on the cocktail lounge. And I think I've been on with Culture Casino, but not for too long, man. But love to have more time with you guys, for real. So Nick says he does 9 to 11 Central. Yeah, me too. I'm on Central also, man. Yeah, man. Culture Casino. There you go. Thank you, New Bomb Turk. Fucking awesome, man. Thank you, man. Yo, that shit. Thank you, man, for putting the Culture Casinos up there and everybody else's, man. Please. And yourself, New Bomb Turkey. Anything you want to plug, man, channel, anything, man, just go for it, man. You guys go for it, man. For real. Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, man, you guys are awesome, man. Thank you, man, for that. Yeah, man, 9 to 11. I would love to join you, man. If you can set it up for next Friday. Fuck, man. Yeah. Let's do it, man. Always. Sometimes I join the Conte Lounge off the. Yeah, man. I know I'll be on there tonight. So that'll be some good shit, man. 32 Flavors of Nick was completed the sale and moved out yesterday. Hang out in the hotel. We can get the apartment on Sunday. It's all good. Yeah, I heard about that 70s rock fan. Congratulations, man. There you go, man. Fucking kicking ass. There you go, man. So I'll be listening into Nick and Foul Ball later. Yeah, and I'll be on later, man. So I'll be on with them. That'll be yeah. And if you could put foul balls in Vigilante Williamson, if any way possible, please, man, plug them. That'd be awesome. Yeah, and I'll definitely would be kicking it with them, and the wake down, man. If you can get the wake down on, and please get low spec Linux laptop, man. If you can, just I'm working you to death, man. Boy, that's why I love you, man. I appreciate you, man. Nah, man, take your time, man. Just as long as we can, yeah, I ain't trying to work nobody. For sure, I ain't trying to work nobody. I'm thankful. Just excited to have y'all here with me, man. Shit. He says streams after FNT are past my bedtime. That sucks. I understand, man. But you can always catch him on the replay, man. So yeah, that's some good shit. That 70s Rocks fan, my good friend. Yeah, man. Lord Thoth is awesome. Next Friday it is. There you go. And just when you set it up, just DM me and send me the link, and I'm ready. Say from 9 to 11. Yeah, man. We'd love to do it, man. It'd be an honor and a pleasure, man. It'd be the first time on 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser. Shit. Look at woo shit. Thank you, man. Like I say, that'd be an honor and a pleasure, man. Thank you for having me, man. So there you go, man. You guys saw it set up. Here live, man. Here live. Yeah, man. That's a blessing, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that shit. Yeah, Vigilante Williamson. There you go, man. Thank you, man. I'll reach out this weekend to schedule in for a Sunday. Yeah, please do, man. At 24/7 Fusion Media, I got to dip out and do some work. You know what, Culture Casino? I was watching one of your shorts 2 days ago, man. You was whooping ass, man. And thank you, man. Yeah, man. I would. Yeah, please do, man. I'll be looking forward to your DM, man. And let's set it up for Sunday. This Sunday, I'll be taking my son back home, so I won't be around but after this Sunday, I'll be around next Sunday and the Sunday after. So if you want to set it up for not in 2 days, but the next week, I'm down for it, man. So, and from that point on, just want to make sure I get my son home in one piece, man. So hell yeah, man. Thank you, man. And say it'll be an honor and pleasure, man. Culture Casino, man. He's fucking cool fucking guy, man. Shit. Hell yeah, man. I think that'll be some good shit, man. Thank you, man. Oh, fuck, man. So I got set up with 2 folks today, man. I can't wait till I get off and tell my family. No shit. Hell yeah. I'm fucking psyched, man. Boy, New Bomb Turk, you're killing it, dude. So let me thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. Now this looks like this is just they're not going in any particular order. So fuck it. And actually I know why I got these comics. I had purchased a huge lot of Star Trek comics. And I'm talking about, this was, I think, one of the first things that I unboxed when I started going live. And it was only a partial collection. And now that I think about it, I got this because this actually helped fill in the gaps to actually complete my collection. And I own a lot of different Star Trek shit. So I own the original Star Treks from DC. I own part of the collection from Star Trek The Next Generation. So when I got this, it was to actually fill in the other parts of the gaps that did you forget anyone? LOL. Man, you're awesome, man. Oh, that 70s Rock fan, man. If you got anything, please plug him in, man. And anybody else that's in the chat, because we're all doing our thing, man. So, we all got channels and different things like that. So yeah, man, if that 70s Rock fan has a channel, please plug it in, man. And thank you, man. And I say, New Bomb, plug your own shit. Yeah, please, man. Drop your shit all in there, man. Lord Thoth, have you seen the Malibu run of Star Trek Deep Space Nine? They have some good stories there. I don't own any Malibu comics, man. I used to own, I forgot what the fuck I used to own on Malibu back in the 90s. But no, I started picking up all my Star Trek last summer. I started picking up Plug Me. Oh, he did. He already, that's cool, man. That's cool. That's cool. That's 70s Rock fan. That's awesome, man. Just want to make sure we get everybody, man, because everybody's important here, man. You know, we're all I look at us as being a family of friends, man, for real. So I'm thankful to have all of y'all here, man. And shit, I wouldn't have it any other way, man. I'm amongst a great group of people. So this is Star Trek issue 56. And it's a pretty legit and in mint condition comic. So get that. From the first 5-year mission. You know, it's funny. There's a lot of I've noticed. I started looking at some Star Trek comic books, and there's a lot of 5-year mission comics. And I'm wondering, like, how many fucking adventures did they really go on in that 5th year? That's different, depending on if it's IDW doing it or if it's Malibu or Marvel or DC. Like, I guess in that 5th year they did a lot of shit, huh? Gosh, look at this. The Return of Finnegan. Let me see. You can tell from what the way he's dressing that this is this is from the movies. It's around the time he was doing the movies. So, but it's clean though. Clean Star Trek comic book. September of 1988. Good shit. Holy shit. Look at this one. This is issue 53. Captain Kirk dies. Look at that shit on the cover. And it says you're dead, Jim. And you got fucking McCoy trying to bring his ass back to life, and you got Spock just standing there looking at him. Isn't that it's crazy because McCoy and Spock are actually really gone, and Shatner's the one actually, him and Nichelle Nichols and a few others still alive. James Doohan, man, fucking. I remember I did that one. I remember I covered that one. I did a video. Had to be maybe almost 8 months. I don't know, maybe seven to 8 months ago. I did a video maybe about how they snuck James Doohan's ashes onto the space station, and it's hidden in the space station and beneath one of the panels somewhere, and his ashes are in space right now. I think that's pretty fucking cool, man. Comics are looking good so far, brother. Yeah, man. Yeah, they are. They're looking pretty good. Look at this, issue 48. They got a nice green space hoochie dancing. Look at her shaking that shit. McCoy and James Doohan. Look at him. Scotty. Looking at her shake her shit. Oh, they're at the bachelor party. I wonder who the fuck got married. I can't wait to read them. And you know what? I'm going to be honest. I don't read shit until it's complete, man. I just, like I can't watch a movie. McKinney Draws. What's up, boy? Look at you, man. There you go. As the actress said, wait a minute. What's up, man? What's good? All right. New Bomb Turk sounds personal. There's nothing quite like getting plugged. Look at y'all. As the actress said to the bishop, look at you, man. That 70s Rock fan, man, he's a funny fucking dude, man. You need to check him out, man. He's fucking awesome. Yeah, he always got some good shit to say. That's very funny, man. Thank you, man. Yeah, man. Fucking comics are looking pretty good so far. New Bomb is our plugger. Yup. Appreciate you, New Bomb. You're doing an awesome job, man. Thank you. Yeah, McKinney Draws hell, man. Says I thought Sensi and Dildo was the plugger around here. Hey, he is, man. But since he's not here at the moment, my man, you'll do just fine, man. There you go. Please hit the subscribe button if y'all can. Appreciate y'all. The Feeders of Spock. Let me see. What's this? Issue 45 of Star Trek. And that's cool. It looks like they have a lot of the original, I guess from what I'm looking at, they have a lot of the original, Star Trek comics. Like, I mean, from Spock and Kirk and them. Voyager, Deep Space Nine, The Next Generation, all of them, they're cool. But dog, it's something about Kirk and Spock and everybody, man. I don't give a fuck how old they are, man. Dude, if Shatner came out of retirement and was like, yo, I'm gonna be fucking Captain Kirk again, and he fucking put on the suit, dude, I don't give a fuck what show it was, I don't give a fuck what theater it is, I'm gonna go watch him, man. Shatner's the shit, man. And nobody will ever do it like him. I don't give a fuck who they get, man. There's just something about Kirk and Spock and everybody. They're just Star Trek Standoff, issue 35. Good. So yeah, I'm looks like I'm picking up a couple of, and they're all in mint condition. So I guess nobody knew what the fuck he was doing when he put them all in the bag without no backboard. But again, I've been picking up a lot of books that have been, they've been sent like that. And I understand, and it took me the first time for me to go and buy my first bag of bag and backboards to buy 100 of them and to know how that shit feels in a bag. And I'm like, you know what? That's actual weight that people are trying to save on when they group up the comic books. But at the same time, if they don't know how they packaging the comic, they could put all the comic books in a bag and put them in a bag together like how my shit just came, but they can actually be ruined in the comic if they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So that's the chance, they take or you take. It's a chance on everybody, because I'll send that shit back and be like, yo, you just ruined my shit because you packed my shit up like shit. Good thing if I was monetized, my shit would definitely be shut down. But I ain't monetized, so I know how that goes. Look at this shit. The old Karate Kid toys. Look at that shit. You can buy fucking Mr. Miyagi and all these motherfuckers and Daniel-san. Look at that shit. And yeah, they got all of them. I bet you they wouldn't. I bet you they probably would cost a few dollars, but it wouldn't be so expensive like buying like a G.I. Joe or a fucking Thundercat or a He-Man action figure or some shit. Look at that. You can buy the whole little play set. Usually the play sets are what costs. They had like the little town or whatever the fuck, the little play sets. I bet you those are the shits that cost. Issue 34, the Doomsday Bug. I remember the last time he held Spock like that. Why? Wasn't nothing nice. And how much was this comic book? 75 cents. Lord Thoth, you remember when comic books were 75 cents? I was a little kid. I was a little cheering. That's what they call the kids out here, cheering. I was one of the cheering back then, paying 75 cents for a comic book. Look at that shit. Issue number 30, a horror story. Uh-oh. So this is an Horus comic book. I look forward to reading these, man. Put on some cool ass fucking, you know what I'm gonna do, and I'll fucking tell y'all just like this. When I read those comic books, just remember it's your boy. When I read these comic books, I'm gonna fire one up. I'm not saying nothing. Fire one up. I'm gonna put on an old Star Trek album. Like, I don't give a fuck if it's Spock doing some shit, Stardate, 2901, whatever fuck, blah blah blah. These are the voyages. I'm gonna put on some Star Trek music, and they got a bunch of that shit out there. I'm put on some old Shatner 60 shits. I'm gonna let all that shit. He can be sitting there and doing his poetry or whatever the fuck. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna run all that shit, let it play, and I'm just gonna pop open these comic books. And I got the golden keys. I'm gonna start there. I'm gonna work my way up, man, and I'm gonna read all my fucking comics, man. Listening to some good old school Star Trek music. Listen, it's funny. Actors back then, a lot of them, even actors that couldn't sing or couldn't do, a lot of them were forced to sing because something about being an actor and being able to sing. Because Spock couldn't sing. He couldn't sing worth a shit, but he put out a shitload of albums, and he's and I listen to him, I get him, you know what I'm saying? But I'll fuck around and I'll still buy him. I buy Leonard Nimoy albums. I buy William Shatner albums. Now I don't give a fuck if he's doing that poetry and that old cool shit that he used. I don't give a fuck what it is, or he's doing that diamond in the sky shit. You know, I don't give a fuck what he's doing. I'll buy that shit, play it, old school shit, pop it in, listen to it, and read them shits right there while I'm smoking me something and probably have me a cup of coffee or fucking Jack and Coke or some shit, one or the other. So that's what I call a cool time, listening to some good Shatner, old William Shatner, and old Leonard Nimoy albums. So this is A Day in the Life of Star Trek ends in red alert. 75 cents, issue 27 in mint condition. Look at that shit. Look at that shit glisten off the cover. No cracks, no crease. Yeah, man. Beautiful comics, man. Bonus. Lots of polls and prizes inside. Kirk's crew is possessed by the spirit of Jack the Ripper. Yeah. Man. Y'all remember this? Y'all remember these fucking Fig Newtons? Remember when they came out with the Apple Newton for the first time? Because everybody was tripping. They thought they were great as fuck. Because I was tired of eating. I hated fucking the Fig Newtons. I used to hate them shits, man. I used to hate fucking Fig Newtons, man. But when they came out with the Apple Newtons, and I remember they used to break them shits apart and then put them shits back together, I was like, oh shit. I was a little cheering back then, and I didn't know better. But yeah, look at that shit. They have Blueberry Newton. Look at that shit. You can't even find half of them motherfuckers now, huh? Oh shit. Yup, back in the day. Oh shit. Hey man, y'all remember this animal? You remember you used to let that shit go, and they had claws that came out of the wheels so they can fucking go over like big ass pieces of rock and shit like that. That you could let this motherfucker go in the jungle and this motherfucker just climb over all kind of trees and shit. The Wake Down says I was raised by 80-year-old in the deep south. I fuck with Fig Newtons. Hey, I ain't mad at you. Hey man, my man, the Wake Down. Yeah, man. I'm not hating on anybody that eats them, man. I just didn't like them because what it was, family was trying to give me real figs, man, and then started trying to give me fig, and I just couldn't fuck with it, man. I just was like, fuck. Then at that time, they were trying to give me like dates. You know, I was like, that's like a big ass raisin, and I was just hating like all that kind of shit back then. You remember, man, back then, for you to eat dates and figs and Fig Newtons, man, motherfuckers, and then that was when that fruit cake that you get for Christmas, like motherfuckers were like, like that's when all that shit was like, motherfuckers was making that shit, buying that shit, giving to motherfuckers for gifts, and I used to hate that shit, man. Yeah. Oh shit. He said, I feel that. Dates are the shit. And they'll give you the shit. Yeah. That's what's up, man. You need that fiber to break that shit down, get that shit up out of you, man. Yeah, man. My man, the Wake Down, man. Shit, great to have you here, man. How's it going, man? Yeah, man. Y'all remember that old animal? Turn that bitch on, that claws came out the wheels, and that motherfucker used to climb over shit. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, man. The good old days, man. when I was just a little cheering back then. Let me see, what's this? Star Trek issue number 21. What the fuck? Looks like Spock is blowing up. He's shooting the shit out of somebody. Damn, Spock is fucking somebody up. Take that, you animal. Look at that shit. Oh, shit. Look at this. I haven't seen this shit in a hot fucking minute. Remember this old school mask? I was just talking about them shits earlier. Look at that shit, man. Got all the fucking, that fucking 18-wheeler. Oh, man. Them shits were fucking fire, man, back in the day. Yeah, you know what? To be real, you can't give none of these toys to a kid nowadays. You give today's kids a fucking old school Transformers or one of these old masks, man, they'll break the shit out of that. They wouldn't even understand the concept of transforming something. They'll just fucking pop an arm out and then just snap that. Dog, if you don't even teach these kids how to use a toy, you can, hey, here, this is my toy that I used to play with when I was your age. Give it to him not even a minute. You turn around, snap. You're like, oh shit, this motherfucker just broke the head off of my fucking Optimus Prime. Like, what? Like, they don't even understand, man. It's like, well, who's this? Chekhov? Looks like Chekhov and shit. This special issue is written by Walter Chekhov Koenig. Look at that. So issue 19 was written by Chekhov, by him, for real. So they got him on the cover. Got a little muscles and shit, doing his thing. Y'all remember that shit? Yeah. Then on the back, boy, I remember this shit, man. The old school superpowers. Man, them shits were fucking dope, man. It's a clean, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Said, nah, bro. nah, bro. I'll side with you on the fruitcake. That's the devil. Oh shit! Looks like he's shooting another Vulcan. Yeah, it does, man. Looks like he's fucking blasting the fuck out of him, man. Yeah, if you give these kids any of these toys made before the 80s, man, they'll probably die. Yeah, man. Going good. Nice to see you, brother, at the Wake Down. Yeah, man. It's always good to see Nick Weiser in the Wake Down, man, and everybody else in the chat. You guys are awesome. Oh shit. Issue 13. Fucking look at that shit. He finds his son David, but I thought he died. Look at that shit, man. It's like, oh shit. I remember David. I remember when he died. Was that the first or second movie? Dude, you want to make me buy an online fat stack and hope for the best? Shit. Yeah, man. Laugh my ass off. Lawn darts, LOL. He says at the Wake Down, give 24/7 a list and some bread and let them find you those deals. Yeah, man. It's funny you say that, man. I've had a few people hire me, man, to actually look, because I'm looking over 200 different, sites, vendors, and different things, man. And so I really scour through some shit to really find some stuff, man. And again, man, I just from personal experience, man, I don't have a lot of money. Like I said, this is fucking almost a year's worth of shit that I've been unboxing, man, and since I've been fucking doing live streams. So this is this is new shit, man. And I know how it is, man, not to have a lot of money, and trying to get the most with what you got to work with. Dude, I haven't been employed in 2.5 years, man. So I understand. So yeah, man. Shit, if anybody, would like to hire me to fucking find them something at a cheap price, I'll work with you, man. I mean, that's what I do, man. That's what I love to do. And if I can help y'all, find a great collection at the cheapest price possible, yeah, man, I would love to be able to do that, man. Yeah, man. Because I understand how that feels, man. That's why I've been doing this shit, man. Because I'm in the same boat right now. So yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I seriously might take him up on it. Haha. The wake down, yeah, man. Shit, I work with you, man. Like, I know how it is, man. This is Star Trek Annual number 4. The fuck, man? Spock's coming out of something, but it looks good though. It's a clean ass cover, in mint condition. And that's the thing too, man. When I bought these comics, I do remember this. The guy had all the comics posted out, so basically I had to like zero in on the comic, open up the thing, look at all the corners, look at all the edges, and just see and just make an assessment. Like after I looked at everything, looked at this dude was charging little or nothing for it, I was like, boom, let me go get it, man. And and I've been showing y'all, and I mean, there's been times where, oh, this is annual number 1. Very special tale by George Takei, Peter David, and Greg Morrow. So Mr. Sulu and Peter David got together and wrote a comic book. If you guys don't know who Peter David is, Peter David is a very talented artist. I know him for writing The Hulk, and I know him for writing Aquaman. So Peter David's actually pretty damn good. And for them, for him to get with George Takei and do a comic book, it's in mint condition. It's fucking beautiful, man. It's annual number 1. Look at that. Who's that? His daughter? Yeah, that's his daughter. Look at that, man. I hate what the fuck they did to him in the fucking JJ verse, man. Like the Star Trek, like all that's bullshit, man. That's why I'm going back with everything. I don't give a fuck what it is, man. If they can't show me, if it's something that I love and they can't show me that their new iteration or their new writers are doing it, giving it justice, no, fuck them. I'll just take a trip back in time and just issue number 40. So I guess he has all this shit all in just 2 different, like I said, all the numbers are off, so they're not in any kind of numerical order. Look at that shit, man. These are all mint. You could see you could see it. Look, not one crack in this motherfucker, man. That's how I do it, man. So basically, if anybody hired me to do a job, I would go after their books the way I would go after mine. Yeah, man. That's the only way, man. Shit. Especially if I got hired to do it, I'll do an exceptionally good job. Just because, fuck, man. Your fucking reputation's on the line with that kind of shit, man. The Tabukin Syndrome. Look at that. Looks like 2 different starships. I wonder which 2. I know one of them is the Enterprise. I wonder what the other is. Can't wait to read these, man. I can't, and another thing too, is basically me piecing my collection together, buying from like 2 or 3 different sources, and just, and I know I'm gonna have a few back issues. I mean, a few doubles. So, I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with those. But just to have this run, look at this shit. Fucking McCoy looks like he's like, damn you. Yeah. And I appreciate the likeness that they're doing with these with whoever's doing the art. I like this. I'm not familiar with who the artists are and who drew this. But not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. My boy Lord Thoth is about to school me on something. That's what's up, man. Appreciate you, Lord Thoth. Let's see. Lord Thoth had something. Hell at the wake down. That's what's up. And Lord Thoth, oddly enough, I enjoyed the one Shatner wrote. Yeah, you know what? I like Shatner's run and doing Star Trek stuff, man. I really do, man. I really do. And I'm to be honest, I'm gonna have the pleasure of reading a George Takei Star Wars story, a Chekhov story, and it's good to see, how these people, see their take on how they view this shit, man. And I bet you they did a damn good job because they lived through it. They were part of what made that shit special, man. And I can't wait, man. I'm fucking stoked. And these are all this whole that whole run of Star Trek. Looks like I got a majority of real Star Trek stuff, of DC Star Trek. So I'm good with that, man. Looks like I got maybe a little bit of the Next Generation, the first issue. Cool. Hell, that's awesome. Oh, fuck me. I'm tripping. This is Star Trek the Tabukin Syndrome Part 2. So I guess I got all 3 parts. And it's some scaly looking dude on here. I'm not going to tell you that I know I'm not going to tell you that I'm some guy that knows everything about. I came to Star Trek late. I came to appreciate it at a later time than everybody. It took for me to grow up to understand that, I was being harsh on Star Trek, man. It took me to one day just watch a couple episodes and just be like, man, what the fuck? And then I had to think, like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, when I was younger, like, shit. But I'm glad I came around. So here I am trying to make up for it. Lord Thoth could tell you shit. I'm sitting here buying all kinds of shit, man. Star Trek. So what's this? Uhura left out in the cold. Oh shit. She got to deal with some shit on her own. Man, Uhura was beautiful, man. Even when they were doing the movies, she was fucking beautiful, man. I would have took her in her old days when she was doing those movies. She was fucking beautiful, man. Boy. What they see may mean their death. Look at that shit, boy. They was always into some shit together. Boy, I love these Star Treks, man. This is issue number 30. It looks like I did pretty good, man. Looks like I did. My boy Vigilante Williamson, what's up, boy? Man, just talking about you. Dropped your plugged your channel in a few times, man. Know you weren't here, but just wanted to make sure that we spread the love, man. Appreciate everybody for being here. Wait a minute. This shit jumped on me for real. Oh, here we go. He said some of the best Star Trek novels were written by Peter David. That's what's up, man. So I used to like George Takei. Then I watched a bunch of his politics. You know what? I'm going to be honest, man. I hate the fact that now that I'm into the fandom and I'm just really dissecting shit the way we're doing, it makes me just really not. I really don't like a lot of these folks, man. It's kind of fucked up. But I rather know better than just try to be oblivious to the bullshit people are doing in Hollywood, man. So I mean, if it takes to kind of ruin the fun of some of the people that I used to like and enjoy the shows that I turn this shit on and I look at them a little different, and so be it, man. I'd rather just know now than. And some people say that they rather just not know at all or whatever, but I don't want to be an idiot, man, and I don't want to be blind to the fact or turning the other cheek type person, man. I'd rather just know what's what, and then just deal with with how I feel about it, all the other shit later. I just I'm just better off knowing, man, than not knowing. That's all. The Way Down says at 24/7 Fusion Media, have you ever seen the Star Trek Doctor Who crossover series, The Next Generation Meets the 11th Doctor? You know what? I seen that sold. And back then I mean, I would get it now, but I'm still trying to figure out who the fuck Doctor Who is, man. I mean, I think somebody's gonna have to sit me down and really explain what the fuck's going on. I got Doctor Who seasons and I don't understand what the fuck's going on. So, and then I bought a book. It's a book like this fucking thick, man, about all the people in Doctor Who, and I don't know what the fuck. I'm just looking at it. I'm like flipping pages. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Who's that? This motherfucker looks like a trash can. Who is this person? Who is that person? And I don't know shit. So even with all the shit that I've seen, I know nothing. If somebody would quiz me, I'd fucking fail like a motherfucker. I do not understand Doctor Who, but I'm not giving up yet, man. I need somebody to explain it to me better, man. The Way Down says, that he enjoyed Shatner's stuff. Yeah, Shatner was cool. 32 Flavors of Nick White said, my neighbor dropped by and gave me and my children chicken. Now I have to go listen to you and chow down. Best of both worlds. Hey, there you go, man. I didn't even know you had kids, man. That's what's up, man. Bet you're a cool ass fucking pops, man. My boy Nick Weiser putting it down. There you go, man. Shit, yeah. Feed the kids. Got to give them that bird, that yard bird. Make it happen, man. The Way Down, hell yeah. That's a badass neighbor. Yep. Appreciate good neighbors, man. That's what's up, man. The Way Down says, yeah, they are pretty good. So Lord Thoth agrees that Shatner is pretty decent. Yeah, he did his thing, man. And low specs, yeah, for your information, the magnetic screen set up to remove background on vids. Oh, that's what's up, man. Lord Thoth says the Shatner stuff was way better than Star Trek Generations. Yeah, it was, man. I'm actually looking for the audio books. I want that shit on CD, man. I don't want to burn a CD. I want the actual audio books on its own CD. And I've only seen them in tapes. So I want all that. When Star Trek, when Shatner wrote himself coming back after Star Trek Generations, and he came back to life with the Borgs bringing him back to life. Oh, I want that shit, man. Because in my head canon, Shatner's still alive, man. Captain Kirk is still alive. They like Generations got him to where he's dead in canon. No, he's not. He fucking lived, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm down with Shatner's. He's fucking awesome, man. The Wake Down says, nice at low spec Linux. Laptop, I figured you'd get up. You set it up early, easily enough. Yep. Low spec Linux laptop. That's my man doing good shit. Lord Thoth says, Generations is my least favorite Star Trek movie. You know what, man? I didn't like it because of what happened to Kirk, man. I think he could have lived that one, man. I think they could have kept him alive. And you know what? What's fucked up is what people think when you're trying to pass the torch down or whatever, is you got to kill people off, man. Don't do that. Don't ever fucking just kill off folks, man. And thinking that, all right, now this person's dead, I'm supposed to be following this motherfucker. Like, I don't fuck following this motherfucker. You just killed my favorite character. You killed my favorite hero so we can follow this. That might stop me from even buying your shit even more. Like, fuck that, man. I'm not with that shit, man. Damn, this motherfucker just jumped. Lord Thoth says, hell, Dubon Turk says, hell's at Vigilante. That's what's up. The Way Down says, I wouldn't sweat that. I didn't find Star Trek until Disney killed Star Wars. Oh, yeah, man. I'm just glad I'm here now, man. Star Trek is the older shit. It's good, man. Everything before 2009 is good. for Star Trek. Everybody says hell to Vigilante. Oh shit, yep, that's what's up, man. Says hell new bomb Turk in the way down. Vigilante saying what's up to everybody. Thanks 24/7. Nah, man, thank you, man, Vigilante. Good friend, man. Awesome dude, man. Thank you, man. Is there any issue where Sulu tells the reader reportedly to get the job? Not that I know of, man. That's a good question. The way down says hot take. If you had to put two characters together, it should have been Uhura and Scotty, huh? You think they should have been fucking Uhura and Scotty? Maybe young Scotty. I can't see old Scotty from like the movies and shit, fucking smashing Uhura. I'm sorry, man. Vigilante said I still don't mind Takei. You have to learn to separate the art from the artist. Yeah, man. Well, you know, I'm not talking about like him. I can deal with him and like Mark Hamill, you know, shit like that. You know, people got hot takes on their politics or whatever. But it's a lot of other people that like real scummy. You know, you talking like the Amber Heards and shit like that. You know, people that really try to go out of their way to like hurt people, fuck people over. You know, that kind of shit, man. Drag them down, ruin their careers. You know, we're talking like them. You know, motherfuckers that are good actors, people that you know we enjoyed, and then when you start knowing about how they really are, you just like fuck this person, man. Like fucking, I own their whole collection of movies. Like shit. Yeah, right. I can agree to disagree with Takai. Yeah, man. He's, you know, I have no problem with him as an actor, but he needs to stuff it about other shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, and sometimes that ruins it, man, for folks, man. It's like right now, Scarlett Johansson with her being a hypocrite and shit, I can care less about the next fucking movie she makes, man. Shouldn't open her fucking mouth, man. It's like, damn, man, you can do a bunch of shit, but don't have to say nothing, man. It's just they kill it, man. They kill it with, you know, when they do that bullshit. Way Down said, I'd be happy to school you on Doctor Who one day. You know what, like Way Down, I'll take you up on that, man. No shit. Yeah, you've got you know, a little time to explain that, like how the fuck Doctor Who works. Please do, man. And I understand sci-fi, I understand time travel, I understand all that bullshit. I just don't understand him or how he operates or whatever as an individual and how that whole universe works. Like I don't get that. But then I'm looking at shit from the 11th season, like what the fuck do I know? Like I know there's what, almost 60 years of his shit. So I'm way off, man. I just need someone to break it down to me from the beginning, man. But I appreciate that, man. Thank you. 32 Flavors Awakes of Nick Weiser says, okay, no bullshit. Neighbor dropped by with donuts now. Oh shit, man, she rules. Oh, it's a she. Nick, what you doing over there, man? Like, like yo, you know, what's next? You know, when the kids go to sleep, you know, some late night jelly to fill up donuts with. You know, is that what's going on? Oh yeah? Shit, my boy Nick. Fuck. Hell, and it's just Friday, huh? The weekend. Ain't no telling what the fuck's gonna happen. Man, she rules indeed. I was about to joke about what you were doing to earn those donuts, but then you said it's a she. Ha ha. Holy shit. I guess y'all reading my fucking mind. I'm just reading this shit. Didn't you know you said all that? Yeah. Young Scotty, only thing old Scotty was trying to smash with his blood alcohol limit. There you go. Yeah, man. She's a nice old lady. She doesn't mess around. It's quality. Oh, it's quality. I see. Must be, man. Shit. You put the Q word on there. I feel you. ScarJo made 20 million plus just from Black Widow. She had to know what she did with Torture Career. There wouldn't be any more ScarJo movies unless they're indie. Yeah, man. At this point, she's fucking trying to Sharon Stone her shits. You know what I'm saying? So Sharon Stone is kind of up the creek with her shits at the moment too, man. I just think they are important outside their work, and they aren't and never will be. New Bomb Turk says, yeah, man. And the way down says, indeed. Lord Thought says, donuts. You getting me hungry, bro? Yep. Y'all getting me hungry, man. Hey, can y'all do me a huge favor, man? When F&T starts, can y'all let me know, man, so I can wrap it up, man, and let y'all go. Obviously, F&T is probably a little late, huh? New Bomb Turk says, LMAO. Yeah, there you go. Hell yeah. Vigilante says she's trying to taste the flavors of Nick. Yeah, yeah. There you go, man. He said she don't play. You know, she got that quality cooch. You know what I'm saying? Hey, do what you got to do, man. You know, age ain't nothing but a number, man. You'd be surprised. Give her all 32. I need to marry Scar Joe so I can get 50% of her settlement, Lord Thoth says. There's a little line for that. And Lord Thoth says, New Bomb Turk. Yeah, man, F&T should start any minute now. Lord Thoth says, yeah, man. Oh, the weight down says, Lord Thoth, you first have to identify as something other than a straight white Canadian. Damn. Isn't that some shit? 32 flavors. Nick Weiser says, ha ha. There you go, man. New Bomb Turk says, ha, true. Lord Thoth. Yeah, man. I got a misto. Says 32 flavors. Oh, that's what's up. Okay. Okay, you got it. Okay, there's Mrs. Nick Weiser out there. That's what's up, man. Lord Thoth says the wake down. Damn. F&T is starting on time. Inconceivable. Yeah, man. Yeah, and I'll run, you know, and then when it kicks off, y'all let me know, and that way I can wind it down and you know, tell y'all thank y'all, man. You know, I don't ever want to end the stream without thanking everybody for being here, man, because like I say, man, without y'all, I wouldn't be here, man. It's always important, man, that I acknowledge everybody in the chat, everybody at home, you know, anybody that sees this later on. Boy, you guys put something in my heart, man. Some real shit, man. Let me know, man. The good people out there, good friends, people that care, man, and people that genuinely want to see each other succeed, man. Nothing like y'all, man, for real. Who's tonight's guest on F&T? Says the weight down. Is she tasting the 32 flavors? New Bomb Turk, don't ask, don't tell. Oh, shit. I feel you, Nick Weiser. Love these Fridays. Yep. Always tune in, and there are a lot of other peeps doing a stream. Yours is the best. You know what, Lord Thoth? Thank you, man. I'll try to make it everybody's worthwhile to be here. You know, today I was supposed to have two guests, man. I'm supposed to have Stone Cold Loki from Loki's Mornings of Mischief. Supposed to come on, show off some books that he just got. Now I'm supposed to get Mexican Iron Man here, and you know they both were busy. And I understand, man. I mean, Loki just moved to Houston, back home to Houston. Supposed to be getting with him in the next couple of weeks, and of course, try to settle in, man. Get things straightened out, move a lot of shit around. You know, he's trying to get his thing together. So, yeah, I definitely understand. And my boy Mexican Iron Man, he's an accountant, and you know, it's still, you know, even though it's summertime, you know, people still fucking with taxes. So, you know, he's trying to get, you know, he's dealing with a lot of business accounts, trying to get, you know, shit going with that. You know, it's money. It's time to make money, man. So I definitely T-shirt historian. Yo, what's up, man? Damn, great to have you here, man. Yellow Flash is on F&T tonight. Thank you, Lord Thoth. Appreciate it, man. That's what's up, man. Love Yellow Flash, man. Motherfucker's awesome. That motherfucker there is awesome, man. So, and then thank you for letting us know. Yo, T-shirt historian, man. What's up, man? Great to have you here. I was getting ready to wind this down here in a few minutes, man. Just waiting. You know, we know who the guests. Waiting for someone to let me know when it's actually starting, and that way I can let you guys go, and I can get to watching FNT with the rest of y'all, man. So great to have y'all here, man. Does anyone have the FNT link either? YouTube is hiding it or it isn't up yet. Yeah, man. If y'all want to go straight into FNT and yeah, throw the link in the chat, man. And that way everybody could just, instead of, getting off, and y'all can just hit the fucking button and go straight to it, man. That's what's up, man. Great idea, man. Great idea. I know I'll be seeing all y'all there. So, Lord Thoth, FNT, yup. Yep, Lord Thoth, the link to FNT, man. And while y'all look for that, I will be showing off issue number 27 called Secrets in Star Trek. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. It's a nice looking comic book in mint condition. And I do have to say that old buddy did get his shit here in mint condition, knowing that it was like in all these fucking plastic bags and, comic book bags and one big ass fucking thing of bubble wrap, man. You know what I'm saying? So shit. And they came out crispy as fuck. So yeah, man. Issue 22. You won't believe who's chased. You won't believe who's being chased. The return of Harry Mudd. Oh, so Harry Mudd is in this motherfucking comic. So I guess it's the first appearance of Harry Mudd in this series of DC Comics. Some good shit, man. Good shit. Let me see how the fuck is Harry Mudd drawn in the comics. I knew how horrible he fucking looked in fucking Discovery, man. That motherfucker looked like shit. Well, I guess it's old fucking Harry Mudd right there. So yeah. Oh, Harry Mudd, huh? I guess it's as well as can be expected. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Yeah, man, and and if you guys can if we missed anybody that we didn't plug in their channel, please let us know. We'd love to plug it in. And everybody subscribe, man. There's a bunch of great YouTubers here in the chat. And like New Bomb Turk, The Wake Down, Lord Thoth, Vigilante Williamson. I mean, there's a slew of Nick 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser. There's a slew of great YouTubers here. So yeah, if we missed you, I apologize, and just let us know. Please let us know. Fucking Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Look how young they look compared to the new movie. Shit. I don't know, man. When I look at the new movie of Bill and Ted, Keanu Reeves has this look on his face, like if he can't really smile anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like his face is a stern, straight up looking face, man. And I don't know, man. It's different. That's why, like, to see him in a comedy looks odd as fuck, man. Issue number 17 of Star Trek. Shit, we're going down the line. We are going down the line. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Star Trek issue 14 in memory of the worthy. Huh. Stephen King's Graveyard Shift. Huh. I remember Stephen King's Graveyard Shift. Yeah, man. Danger, Danger by Peter David. Huh. So it looks like Peter David's doing a good run of these comics. So that's some good shit, man. Love Star Trek, man. Look back then they had the Linux. Look, it's fucked up that this is a Linux little ad on the back, and they says, "Sorry, Game Boy, but Linux is gonna whip your ass." And they fucking put the Game Boy in the ad with the Linux. Ain't that some shit? The links, my bad. The links. I remember this. Damn, they just fucked around and put the Game Boy in the damn advertisement. The Wake Down Hell McKinney draws. What's up, boy? Hey, can we put McKinney draws his channel? New Bomb Turk, please. Yeah, man. So appreciate the link for Friday Night Tights over at Nodrotic's channel. Appreciate you putting that in the link. F&T starting now. Hey, appreciate that, Nick Weiser. Hey, now I'm gonna go ahead and wind this down so we can all watch our favorite show. I want to tell everybody here, thank you. You guys made this afternoon, great for me. I appreciate everything that you guys do, sitting here, kicking it with me, spending time with me. And then, yeah, I do need some more mods. New Bomb Turk, he offered to help me and never asked anybody, like, I don't know, how do I go about asking somebody to be a mod? I mean, it's a lot of work, man. And it's, and I fucking, man, it's crazy. I can't pay nobody, man. That's another thing that guy kind of has me feeling fucked up, man. Nick White said you can help me at least when I'm available. I appreciate that. I'll definitely make you a mod, man. And anybody is willing to help me, man, I would love to. I need the help, man. Love to have you on board, man. Yeah, we just help each other out. Yeah, man. Yeah, I didn't ask for anything. Glad to help. Yeah, and I appreciate you, man. I'm mod, bro. Thank you, Vigilante. Damn, man. I appreciate that, man. You guys are really I hate to put all that pressure on New Bomb Turk, man. Thank y'all, man. 32. Thanks for your time. 20. You know what, Nick? You guys are awesome, man. It's a dude to be able to do this in front of y'all. Fuck yeah, man. If I can do this for the rest of my life and be able to sustain myself, man, I would, man. I'd open up my doors, show y'all everything, man. There's a lot of shit I want to show y'all, man. I'm trying to pick myself up to start exercising this shit. I know it sounds crazy, but I want to put a camera in front of the weight bench and show y'all how I'm trying to do some shit, man, and how I'm trying to get better, man. I used to be in the bodybuilder, man. No bullshit. I used to bench 450, man. 450, man. One day, man. So, yeah, man. It's all about trying to get back, man, to what you love, man. And for 10 years, for about 8 or 9 years, I didn't fuck with comic books. So there's a lot of things that I kind of lost lost touch with, man. And it's about time that we all get back to basics, man, with a lot of things, man, with our health, our hobbies, the things we love, man. We left a lot of things behind, when we started having kids, and a lot of stuff started happening, man. A lot of us are too hard on ourselves. Dude, we have a lot of potential, man, in each and every one of us, man, to do some real shit, make a lot of changes, man. More of us need to speak up, get on the mic, start our channels, lift each other up, man. Each one teach one. There's a lot of things I want to be more motivational than the shit that I talk about on this channel, man. And the only way you can do it is by example. And I wouldn't, just to show you, y'all that, hey, man, if I can do it, you can do it. Shit, I want the best for everybody, man. I want all of us to thrive, man. I want all of us to be whooping ass and doing great things, man. And shit, if we can all rise together, this pie is big enough for everybody, man. This pie is big enough for every fucking body, man. And I just want to be there, kicking it with y'all, doing this shit with y'all. Oh, thank you, McKinney, man. Yeah, man. Thank y'all, man. I'm here to help in the streams too. Well, shit, I guess I got a whole team of mods now, man. Yeah, man. I'll go back and chat, man, and fucking deputize everybody, man. Make y'all all fucking gunslingers, man. Yeah, man. Thank you, man. And you guys can fucking throw in y'all links and everything else, man. And, any way I can help promote y'all, man, because by y'all being here, man, you guys are helping me. I'm trying to reach to 500, trying to get to 4,000 watch hours. Looks like I got a long road ahead of me, man. But I'm up for the challenge, man, and I want to be at my best, man. Give y'all everything I got, man. So band hammers for everybody. There you go, man. Shit. You two wait down. I fucking make all y'all mods, man. Thank y'all, man. Y'all fucking make my day, man. Now I gotta jump on here, play with shit, and figure out how to do it again. Because I was surprised when I was able to, when I was able to make New Bomb Turk a mod. I was fucking with this for a minute, and when I did, I was like, "Oh shit!" And then so now I gotta do it again, man. But that's it's fun. That's the thing. When you do it enough times, I only did it once, and that was way back when I started, going live, and he reached out to me. But I would definitely, yeah, man, the way down. Don't turn into dildo. LOL. Oh shit. Yeah, I heard about it. I heard about Sentient Dildo, man. When you made him a mod, yeah, that's some funny shit. Go to your YouTube chat right now and click the 3 dots next to everyone's name. Oh, for real? What do 3 dots say? Put user in timeout or block user. Oh, fuck. That's what it says. Like if I could screenshot this shit and show y'all, when I hit the 3 dots, that's what it says. But I guess when I think I remember going back over. Yeah, when I go back over and read the chat over, that I'll be able to do it. I think I remember that happening the first time. Yeah, man. Yeah, and there can only be one dildo. Yeah, Sentient Dildo's awesome, man. He's a cool dude. Yeah, from one wrench to far more. Yeah, man, I fucking deputized a whole crew of people, man. So that's what's up. Whole crew of folks, man. That's what's up, man. Thank y'all, man, for trying to help me. Not from StreamYards on YouTube. Yeah, from the YouTube studio. Yeah, definitely would do it from there. Yeah, thank you, man. Lord Thoth, LOL. Yeah. So I want to thank everybody for being here. And I appreciate, all that you do for me, man. Spending your time with me, drop me super chats when y'all do. Talking to me in the chats, man. I'm really, I'm really interested in knowing, what's going on with y'all. And, so when y'all come and y'all tell me about comic books and what y'all collecting and shit, man. That shit is cool as fuck, man. You know, them shits are interesting, man. All that shit is interesting. So, but I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna run, grab me something to drink, grab me some water, grab a little snack or something, go watch FNT, and you know, kick it in the chat with y'all, man, over at Friday Night Tights. So I want to thank Lord Thoth. I want to thank the Wake Down, 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser, New Bomb Turk, my man. Thank you for helping me. Vigilante Williamson, Bikini Draws. Thank you, bro, for wanting to help me out. Low Spec Linux Laptop. Thank you again, my brother. Thank you. Let me see if am I missing anybody. The T-shirt historian. Thank you, my brother, for being here. Want to give a shout out to Foulball Productions, Vigilante Williamson, Nerdrotic, the whole FNT crew. And if there was anybody in Low Spec Linux Laptop, and if there was anybody that I missed out on, and I didn't call your name, anybody in the chat, or anybody that I overlooked, then I apologize. I'll try to do a better job next time. But I wanted to thank you all for being here. You know, you guys take care. Thank you all. All right. And I'll be in the Wake Down says I'll be in the chill spot. There you go. I will too, man. And none, even after FNT, looking forward to seeing y'all over at Matt's channel, over at Foulball Productions. Please check out the Cocktail Lounge. That'll start up around 9:30 Central, which will be 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific. Be there, be square. Look forward to seeing y'all. Y'all take it easy and enjoy the rest of the evenings in case we don't see y'all later. And as always, it's your boy 24/7 with 24/7 Fusion Media, and I'm out. Peace.